Did you know that heart disease kills one person every 36 seconds in the United States alone? That is more than 2,400 people losing their lives every single day to something preventable. But here is the shocking truth that most people do not talk about openly today. Your heart health is not just about genetics or bad luck like many believe. It is about the daily choices you make, especially what you put on your plate every meal. The foods you eat can either strengthen your heart or slowly damage it over time. Today, I'm going to reveal the top 10 foods that scientists say can protect your heart. These are not expensive superfoods or hard-to-find ingredients from distant countries or farms. These are simple, everyday foods that can reduce your risk of heart disease by incredible amounts. Stay until the end, because number 1 on this list might already be in your kitchen. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about real health solutions that actually work. If you're new here, this channel is all about helping you live healthier and longer. Heart disease is the number 1 killer worldwide, taking more lives than cancer and accidents combined. But the good news is that up to 80% of heart disease is preventable today. Your diet plays a massive role in keeping your heart strong, your arteries clean, and flowing. In the next 14 minutes, you will discover 10 powerful foods backed by science and research. Each of these foods has been proven to lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and improve blood pressure. I will explain exactly how each food works, how much you should eat daily or weekly. Plus, I will share surprising facts that most people have never heard about these foods before. By the end of this video, you will have a clear action plan for your meals. So grab a pen, take notes, and let us dive into the first heart-healing food. Food number 10, leafy green vegetables. Let us start with one of the most powerful yet underrated foods for your heart health. Leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are absolutely loaded with essential nutrients. They contain high levels of vitamin K, which helps protect your arteries from hardening over time. They are also rich in nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide for better circulation. Nitric oxide helps relax and widen your blood vessels, which lowers your blood pressure naturally and safely. A study published in the journal Circulation found that eating just 1 cup of leafy greens daily works. That 1 cup can reduce your risk of heart disease by up to 11% consistently. Another study showed that people who ate more greens had significantly lower levels of arterial plaque. Arterial plaque is the buildup that blocks blood flow and leads to heart attacks and strokes. Leafy greens are also extremely low in calories, making them perfect for weight management too. You can add them to smoothies, salads, soups, or even saute them with garlic quickly. Aim for at least 1 to 2 cups of leafy greens every single day for results. Have you been eating enough greens lately? Or do you struggle to include them in meals? Let me know in the comments below because I would love to hear from you. Food number 9, fatty fish. Now let us talk about a food that is often called nature's heart medicine by experts. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and tuna are packed with omega-3 fatty acids daily. Omega-3 fats are essential fats, meaning your body cannot make them on its own naturally. These fats reduce inflammation throughout your body, especially in your heart and blood vessels consistently. They also lower triglycerides, which are a type of fat in your blood linked to disease. High triglyceride levels increase your risk of heart attack and stroke significantly over time if unchecked. According to the American Heart Association, eating fatty fish twice a week can transform your health. It can reduce your risk of dying from heart disease by up to 36%. That is a massive reduction just from eating fish 2 times each week consistently and regularly. Omega-3 fats also help regulate your heartbeat, preventing dangerous irregular rhythms called arrhythmias safely. If you do not like fish, you can take fish oil supplements after consulting your doctor. But whole fish is always better because it also provides protein and other important nutrients. Try baking, grilling, or steaming your fish instead of frying to keep it heart healthy always. Have you tried adding more fish to your diet, or do you prefer plant-based options? Drop a comment and let me know what works best for you and your lifestyle. Food number 8, berries. Here is a delicious food that most people do not realize is a heart health powerhouse. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are loaded with antioxidants that protect your cells. These antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, give berries their deep red, blue, and purple colors naturally. Anthocyanins reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two major contributors to heart disease over long periods. A study from Harvard found that women who ate 3 servings of berries weekly were incredible. They had a 32% lower risk of heart attack compared to women who rarely ate them. Berries also help lower LDL cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol that clogs your arteries dangerously. They improve the function of your endothelium, which is the inner lining of your blood vessels. When your endothelium works properly, your blood vessels can relax and expand easily when needed most. This improves blood flow and reduces your blood pressure naturally without needing medication always. Berries are also high in fiber, which helps control blood sugar and keeps you full longer. You can eat them fresh, frozen, or blended into smoothies for a quick and easy snack. Aim for at least half a cup of berries 3 to 4 times per week minimum. Do you enjoy berries, or do you find them too expensive or hard to find regularly? Let me know in the comments because I want to help you find affordable options. Food number 7, whole grains. Let me tell you about a food group that can seriously change your heart health fast. Whole grains like oats, brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat are rich in fiber and nutrients. Unlike refined grains, whole grains keep all parts of the grain, including the bran and germ. This means they retain their fiber, vitamins, and minerals that refined grains lose during processing completely. Fiber is crucial for heart health because it helps lower cholesterol levels in your bloodstream significantly. A review of 45 studies found that eating 3 servings of whole grains daily works wonders. It reduced the risk of heart disease by 22% and stroke by 12%. Whole grains also help regulate blood sugar levels, which is important for preventing diabetes and complications. Diabetes is a major risk factor for heart disease, so controlling blood sugar protects your heart. Oats are especially powerful because they contain beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that works. Beta-glucan binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and removes it from your body naturally. Studies show that eating 3 grams of beta-glucan daily can lower cholesterol by 10%. You can get that amount from just 1.5 cups of cooked oatmeal easily. Swap white bread, white rice, and regular pasta for whole grain versions starting today, immediately. Have you made a switch to whole grains yet? Or are you still eating refined grains? Comment below and share your experience because your story might inspire someone else watching. Food number 6, avocados. Now let us talk about a creamy, delicious food that is a heart health superstar worldwide. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which are the same healthy fats found in olive oil. These fats help lower LDL cholesterol while raising HDL cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol type. HDL cholesterol acts like a vacuum cleaner, removing bad cholesterol from your arteries and blood. A study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found something amazing about avocados. People who ate 1 avocado daily for 5 weeks saw their LDL cholesterol drop significantly. Avocados are also packed with potassium, even more than bananas, which helps regulate blood pressure. Potassium balances out the negative effects of sodium, which is found in most processed foods today. High sodium intake raises blood pressure, but potassium helps bring it back down to normal levels. 1 medium avocado contains about 975 milligrams of potassium, which is very high. That is nearly 30% of your daily potassium needs in just 1 single fruit alone. Avocados are also high in fiber, with about 10 grams per avocado, which supports digestion too. You can add avocado to salads, smoothies, toast, or eat it plain with a little salt. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this video and learning something new, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It really helps this video reach more people who need it most. And if you have not subscribed yet, click that subscribe button and turn on notifications now. We post new health tips every week to help you live your healthiest and longest life. Also, drop a comment below telling me which food you are most excited to try first. I read every single comment, and I love hearing from you and your health journey stories. All right, let's get back to the list because the next foods are even more powerful. Food number 5, nuts. Let's talk about a small snack that packs a huge punch for your heart health. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, cashews, and pistachios are loaded with healthy fats, protein, and fiber. They are especially rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and magnesium for your body. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that protects your heart cells from damage caused by free radicals. Magnesium helps relax your blood vessels, which improves blood flow and lowers blood pressure naturally. A study from the New England Journal of Medicine followed over 100,000 people closely. It found that people who ate nuts 5 or more times per week had incredible results. They had a 29% lower risk of dying from heart disease compared to non-eaters. Walnuts are especially powerful because they contain alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 fat. This type of fat reduces inflammation and improves cholesterol levels significantly over time consistently. Almonds are great for lowering LDL cholesterol because they are high in monounsaturated fats and fiber. Just 1 ounce of almonds, about 23 almonds, provides 6 grams of protein and fiber. The key is portion control because nuts are calorie-dense, meaning they have lots of calories. Stick to about 1 ounce or a small handful per day to get benefits without weight gain. You can eat them raw, roasted, or add them to salads, oatmeal, and yogurt easily. Avoid nuts that are heavily salted or coated in sugar because that defeats the health purpose. Do you snack on nuts regularly? Or do you forget to include them in your diet? Let me know in the comments because I want to know your favorite type of nut. Food number 4, beans and legumes. Here is a food group that is inexpensive, versatile, and incredibly powerful for your heart today. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas are all legumes packed with fiber, protein, and important minerals. They are naturally low in fat and contain no cholesterol, making them perfect for heart health. Legumes are rich in soluble fiber, which binds to cholesterol and removes it from your body. A review of 26 studies found that eating legumes regularly lowers LDL cholesterol by 5%. That might not sound like much, but even small reductions in cholesterol significantly lower heart risk. Legumes also help regulate blood sugar levels, preventing spikes that damage your blood vessels over time. They're low on the glycemic index, meaning they do not cause rapid increases in blood sugar. This makes them especially beneficial for people with diabetes or prediabetes who need stable sugar levels. Beans are also rich in potassium, magnesium, and folate, all of which support heart health directly. Folate helps lower homocysteine levels, an amino acid linked to increased heart disease risk when elevated. You can add beans to soups, stews, salads, or make them into dips like hummus easily. Aim for at least 3 to 4 servings of legumes per week for maximum heart benefits. Have you been eating enough beans and legumes, or do you find them boring or bland? Comment below and let me know because I can share tips to make them taste amazing. Food number 3, dark chocolate. Yes, you read that right. Dark chocolate can actually be good for your heart health. But before you run to the store, let me explain exactly what type of chocolate works. Dark chocolate that contains at least 70% cocoa is rich in flavonoids called antioxidants. Flavonoids improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and lower blood pressure naturally over time safely. A study published in the journal Heart followed over 20,000 people for 11 years. It found that people who ate up to 100 grams of chocolate daily had benefits. They had an 11% lower risk of heart disease and a 25% lower stroke risk. Dark chocolate also increases HDL cholesterol, the good kind that protects your heart from disease. It helps prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, which is a key step in plaque formation buildup. The key is moderation because chocolate is still high in calories, sugar, and fat content. Stick to 1 to 2 ounces of dark chocolate per day, which is about 2 small squares. Choose chocolate with 70% cocoa or higher, and avoid milk chocolate or sugary varieties. Milk chocolate has less cocoa and more sugar, which negates the heart health benefits completely. You can eat dark chocolate as a snack or add cacao nibs to smoothies and oatmeal. Did you know dark chocolate could be good for your heart? Or is this news to you? Drop a comment below and let me know if you're a chocolate lover or not. Food number 2, olive oil. Let me introduce you to one of the healthiest fats on the planet for your heart. Extra virgin olive oil is a staple of the Mediterranean diet, known for its heart benefits worldwide. It is rich in monounsaturated fats and polyphenol, which are powerful antioxidants that protect your cells. These compounds reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve cholesterol levels significantly over time consistently. A landmark study called the PRIMED trial followed over 7,000 people at high heart risk. It found that people who consumed extra virgin olive oil daily had incredible heart protection results. They had a 30% lower risk of heart attack, stroke, and death from heart disease. Olive oil also improves the function of your endothelium, the lining of your blood vessels. When your endothelium is healthy, your blood vessels can relax and expand easily when needed. This improves blood flow and reduces your risk of dangerous blood clots that cause attacks. Olive oil is also rich in vitamin E, which protects your cells from oxidative damage daily. The key is to choose extra virgin olive oil, which is the least processed type available. Extra virgin olive oil retains the most nutrients and antioxidants compared to refined olive oils. Use it for salad dressings, drizzling over vegetables, or light sautéing at low to medium heat. Avoid using it for high-heat cooking because that can destroy the beneficial compounds inside it. Aim for about 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil per day for results. Have you switched to olive oil yet? Or are you still using other types of oil? Let me know in the comments because I would love to hear your cooking habits and tips. Food number 1, tomatoes. And finally, the number 1 food for heart health is something incredibly simple and accessible everywhere. Tomatoes are packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that gives them their bright red color naturally. Lycopene reduces inflammation, prevents LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, and protects your blood vessels from damage. Oxidized LDL cholesterol is more likely to stick to artery walls and form dangerous plaque buildup. A study published in the journal Neurology found that people with the highest lycopene levels benefited greatly. They had a 59% lower risk of stroke compared to those with the lowest levels. Another study found that drinking tomato juice daily for 8 weeks lowered blood pressure significantly. Participants saw their systolic blood pressure drop by an average of 3 to 4 points easily. That might sound small, but even small blood pressure reductions lower your heart disease risk dramatically. Tomatoes are also rich in potassium and vitamin C, both of which support heart health directly. Potassium helps balance sodium levels, while vitamin C strengthens blood vessels and reduces inflammation naturally. The great thing about tomatoes is that cooking them actually increases their lycopene content levels. Heat breaks down the cell walls, making lycopene easier for your body to absorb and use. So tomato sauce, tomato paste, and cooked tomatoes are even better than raw tomatoes sometimes. You can add tomatoes to salads, sandwiches, soups, stews, or make fresh tomato sauce easily. Aim for at least 5 to 7 servings of tomatoes per week for maximum heart benefits. Have you been eating enough tomatoes, or do you usually skip them in your meals? Let me know in the comments because I want to hear your thoughts on this list. Final note. So there you have it, the top 10 foods that can protect your heart and save your life. Let me quickly recap what we covered so you can take action starting today, immediately. We talked about leafy greens, fatty fish, berries, whole grains, avocados, nuts, beans, dark chocolate, olive oil, and tomatoes. Each of these foods has been scientifically proven to lower cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and improve blood pressure. The best part is that these are not expensive superfoods or hard to find ingredients anywhere. These are simple, everyday foods that you can find at any grocery store near you easily. Start by adding just 1 or 2 of these foods to your diet this week slowly. You do not need to change everything overnight. Small steps lead to big results over time. Remember, heart disease is preventable, and your daily choices make all the difference in your health. Your heart is the engine that keeps your body running, so take care of it every day. If you found this video helpful, make sure to check out our next video on the screen. It is about natural ways to lower cholesterol without medication, and you do not want to miss it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video soon. Stay healthy, stay strong, and keep taking care of your amazing heart every single day.